Hi Gemini, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a love reading. And Gemini, this is actually going to be a reading. It usually ends up being a love reading, but it can be, a general reading as well. Let's see, but this reading basically is your near future, right? What's happening for you in the near future. And let's get some cards right now from the Kipper deck, which is really the Fin de Cycle deck. I really like this deck. It's a little bit like the Lenormands. But before we do that, let's take a look at these cards that are kind of blaring us, or kind of, glaring at us right here a little bit. Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse here. So you could be thinking about Sagittarian here. It's a possibility, like what's going to happen here maybe. But you could also be like trying to figure out here maybe about your money here, if things are going to be okay financially. Because these cards can mean a few things, right? Yeah, they can. And let's see, though, what that is about. And let's get right into the reading, Gemini. Let's get some cards. Sudden wealth, Gemini. Let's go ahead and I need to actually shuffle these. My bad, all right? Because I just used them. That's why I saw those cards. Let's see what we can get for Gemini. Let's get 4 shuffles in. Let me see what we have here. Show me the energy for Gemini, please. The air sign. Show me the energy for Gemini, the communicators of the world. You guys are supposed to be the big communicators. I feel like you are, right? Show me the energy for Gemini and see what we have. Message of concern, Gemini. Yeah, you could be getting a letter, an email. Usually these days it's email, but let's see what we have. Marriage. Wow. Pathway. Wow, you look like you're getting married, Gemini. Thief. Oh, shoot. Toil and labor. You could, okay, let's see what we have here. And occupation. I feel like you're getting a new job here. You could be feeling like maybe you feel like you're working hard. It doesn't have to be a new job, though. You could be at a job right now. You could be feeling like it's kind of like a grind. Toil and labor. It could be occupation over here. It's going to depend. And I'm going to have a look at this Kipper deck, because these are new cards for me. Let's look at toil and labor. When I see the word labor, I'm like, oh, okay, that looks a little hard. Let's see. I feel like toil means kind of something a little difficult, but let's see. That's really an old word, right? Because these are based on kind of the 19th century. Yeah, they are. This is somewhat challenging. This is a challenging card. Here we meet a young girl in the dreaded 19th century textile mill, tending to the dangerous and loud mechanized looms for 12 hours a day. Ouch. See, these people used to work in factories. Brutally hard manual work with the risk of losing fingers and hearing awaited these girls. Oh, literally this card is a low-wage manual labor, drudgery with no hope for advancement. Yeah. So you could be in a job right now, maybe that you are thinking it is kind of thankless, right? Like nobody really appreciates. It could be, maybe there could be a grind there as well, as I was saying, right? Interesting here. Occupation here. This is a little bit of a better card, occupation, but let's have a look at that one. Here we meet a seamstress in her workroom stitching fabric on a treadle sewing machine. She appears to be deeply absorbed and working late into the night. She's doing skilled handwork as a trade, but it is hard and not well paid. The worker doesn't have a cushy desk job with a bright career. This card can represent self-employment, freelancing, DIY work, piecework, what you cobble together. From her sense of absorption, it can also represent a hobby, sport, craft, or avocation you devote much effort to. I feel like you could be working at a job here that you feel like, really, for me, when the card is over here too, toil and labor, maybe you feel like it is a bit of a grind. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's what that is. And thief, somebody is stealing something, Gemini. Somebody is stealing something, right? Thief. It could be at work. Yeah. And you could maybe feel like they are stealing you, like robbing your energy over there, or they're getting over on you, right? They're not paying you what you deserve. I feel like that's why the thief card is showing up right next to these two cards. All right, and I know Gemini. I'm going to ask them if they feel like that. OMG here. And I feel like you guys are coming into something good, a lot of Geminis, though. Yeah, I do, because I just feel like that. I feel like that is the energy that is coming for Gemini. This could be temporary. I feel like this is temporary here. Message of concern, marriage pathway. You could be getting some type of a message. Maybe somebody's getting married here. Maybe somebody wants to marry you. It's going to depend. Pathway is showing up, and that typically means somebody is being shown the way. Let's look at pathway. Okay, let's see what we have for pathway. This significator arrives at a long, rocky forest path. It winds uphill, but the trees seem cool and inviting. The destination can't quite be seen, but it looks like there is a pleasant patch of sun after the climb. Okay, so there is light at the end of the tunnel. That's what the pathway means. You're not going to be staying at this job that long where they are robbing you, Gemini. Yeah, I was just saying that, right? I was just saying that a minute ago. I think you guys... I feel like you guys are having, you guys have good luck coming towards you, and better opportunities, are opening up for you here. Somebody could be getting married. Maybe that is you. Okay, interesting here, right? Message of concern. I feel like you're going to find out somebody's getting married here, but I feel like you're going to get a better, like there's light at the end of the tunnel for you about a job here. Maybe it is you getting married. Let's see, Gemini. Right now, the Ten of Cups is your energy. Crossing you is the moon. This could be a Cancerian, could be a secret. And let's see over here, the Chariot card in the near future. This is what's happening next for you, is the Hangman, all right? And your emotional concerns or your fears is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, this is super interesting, Gemini. And over here in your environment is the Five of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles, which is right here at the bottom of the deck, right? This is you, big time, in your thinking and analyzing here, is in your hopes and desires. So let's get into the reading. I feel like you're dealing with an earth sign here. You could be dealing with a Cancerian or a Pisces as well. Let's see, though. And the Chariot card is here, too. Wow, they could both be the moon. I mean, they could both be Cancer. It could be a Piscean here. Let's get a card. Why is the Ten of Cups showing up for Gemini? Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. I feel like you could be feeling overwhelmed about somebody from your past here, who filled all your 10 cups. That could be the case. And you could be overwhelmed here because you have a family, maybe. You could be, right? Maybe you want to be with somebody else. That could be what those cards are saying. Let's pull a few of these little Lenormands here that I feel like they are in the same family as the Kipper deck. I do feel like that. I feel like they are sisters or cousins, something like that. Let's see. I feel like it is Ciro Marchetti, who is, I don't know if he has written the cards or if he is the artist. Or both. I'm not really sure, but I know that he is, he's the artist, actually. Wow, it's pretty good art here. Let's see what we have. The magnifying glass. You're trying to figure something out, Gemini. I was saying that with the Seven of Pentacles. And the fish, it has to do with money. It could be, right? Usually the fish in the Lenormand here is about money or prosperity, stability. Whatever you are trying to figure out, you have been trying to figure it out for eons. Yes, you have, because the labyrinth is here, right? You keep going. Maybe you just started trying to figure it out, but the point about it is that you have hit a wall many times, several times now, trying to come to a conclusion on this. The compass is here. This could be trying to find the way. Like, I feel like that's what you're doing. You're trying to find the way here to, like, maybe to get prosperity, financial prosperity here, and you could be trying to figure out how to do it. Maybe the coffin here. Wow, talks about ending something once and for all with somebody. Usually it can talk about a job. It's a possibility, but I'm looking at your reading, Gemini, and your reading is quite young, so maybe I am jumping, kind of concluding here too soon. But I feel like you could be thinking about two things. You could be thinking about an earth sign here, maybe. And you could also be thinking about your career, right? Same thing. And we have the writer here, and the message of concern is here. And these are both about communication. Yeah, they are. So you have some communication coming in, some message that is important here. Maybe you could be finding out somebody's married, and maybe it's over once and for all. Maybe it's over with that person, with that, with the coffin, right? Let's see though. And the moon card is your influence. Why is the moon card Gemini's influence? Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. You could be trying to figure out if you want to turn your back on somebody seriously here. Wow. And you could also be, like, you could be confused here whether or not you want to manifest something with somebody who could be part of a third party maybe, right? The Three of Wands. Let's see though as we go. The Ten of Wands is showing up. The Ten of Wands. Why is that there? And the Thief can sometimes, I feel like it can show up because there is deception maybe. Wow. I want to have a look at this deck here, this book here, because I just got these cards today. The number 24. Let's see what we have for Thief. I mean, it sounds like a no-brainer though, right? This is a very challenging and negative card. In a dark and foggy alley with distant gas lamps on the wrong side of Marble Arch, we meet that ragamuffin pickpocket, the thief. Literally, this card means theft, embezzlement, and loss, either material or emotional, you see? This means loss. Wow. So I was saying maybe somebody is robbing you at work. It could be okay. I feel like, and I was saying this, I feel like you're in your head about two things. Your job and also you could be feeling a loss here maybe. Yeah, maybe you are. Let's see what we have. You're carrying a burden. And in the root is the the Ten of Wands, sorry. And the Star card. You guys see these cards? I'm really bad. I usually hold them up and you can't see them. Like not close enough to the camera. My bad. Ten of Pentacles. So this is in the root for you. You're carrying a burden here. I feel like you want somebody here. Yeah, you want somebody a lot. Somebody is your star. Maybe there's an Aquarian here, but I feel like you want to heal it with somebody here. Like somebody, and the Six of Cups is somebody from your past usually. It can be about kids, as I was saying. I feel like you have the star. Somebody is your star. Let's see. This could have been faith here. You could be losing faith here in a situation, maybe. Next to the Ten of Wands. And let's get a card. Why is that Ten of Pentacles there for a Gemini? King of Pentacles in the reverse. And here's the Knight, right? So that's what I was saying. You're dealing with an earth sign. I was saying that at the beginning of the reading. Eight of Wands. So in the root, why it's all happening? Yeah, this is like change here. Somebody could be in a long-term relationship. I just think you're carrying a burden about somebody that you really want to be with, and it is a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Page of Pentacles is in the recent past for you. Why is that Page of Pentacles there? Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is you, Queen of Swords, Gemini. Sorry about the break here, the pause. Yeah, this is you, and in the past you were trying to figure out if you could have some type of a new beginning with somebody. Why is that Queen of Swords there with this somebody earth sign? Why is that Queen of Swords there, please? I feel like you're dealing with a Cancerian though as well. Chariot card in the moon. Ace of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you could be. Page of Cups. Yeah, you were trying to figure out here if you could be with somebody here, if you could have like some type of a passionate, like a new beginning in love and a long-term, like a stable union with them. And the Chariot card is is what's on your mind. Sorry, why is that Chariot card there? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. Nine of Wands. I feel like you don't want to be with a Cancerian here. That's how this reading looks. You don't really want to be, you don't want to put the work in with them. And this person could be this, this Cancerian maybe, could be this wounded warrior here, right? They could have gone round and round with you maybe because of this Knight of Pentacles person. I feel like, yeah, you are thinking that they're kind of done. Like they're thinking they're like tired of going through this, maybe with this King of Pentacles person or somebody you wanted, yeah, and they might just give up on you, yeah. They might be like exhausted and they don't want to put the work in with you anymore. That could be the case. Wow. Because in the past you wanted somebody else, Gemini. The Hangman is this, you wanted an earth sign. The Hangman is what's happening next for you. Why is that there? Two of Swords. Six of Wands. To me, you look like you're stuck here, whether or not you're going to have victory with somebody. Or maybe, or whether or not you can ever get over them. Why is that Six of Wands there, please? Five of Pentacles. You could be stuck here if you want to have victory with somebody and leave somebody out here. Wow. Tower in the reverse. Yeah, this is like something, this could be like something that's built on a false foundation, and you could be like at a stalemate about whether or not you want to like put it to rest, like end it. End the situation here with somebody. It's possible here that you are feeling lost here and you feel like this relationship with this person is like, it's just like work to you. You could feel like that. Wow. You could feel like it's, you know, this marriage card with the toil and labor and the occupation. You could be in a relationship where you feel like it's just like a job to you. Like it's just like an obligation. I feel like you want to marry somebody here. You want to marry somebody and somebody else you're thinking of leaving. Yeah, because you have the labyrinth here with the coffin. You're like, you keep hitting a wall whether or not you want to end it with somebody. And the reason why you keep hitting a wall, Gemini, is because there is financial abundance there. Yes, there is. With the fish right here. This is why you can't make up your mind. You have the Two of Swords here. The Hangman, these are both like you can't make up your mind. Two of Pentacles over here, that's what I was saying. I feel like crossing you here, influencing you, is you're trying to figure out if you're going to turn your back on a Cancerian. Or turn your back on somebody. It's not going to be a Cancerian for the whole wide world of Geminis. No, it's not. Okay, guys? Because that would be the end of the world, right? Okay, let's see what we got. And the Knight of Pentacles is showing up, and this is your emotional concerns or your fears. You see, this is the person you want. Why is that Knight of Pentacles there for Gemini? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is despair. It usually is. This is loss, too. This could be a past third party where you are kind of like you're a little bit in despair about it. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're thinking you're not going to have this person. Like the wheel's not going to turn for you. You're not going to have good luck. You're not going to succeed with this Knight of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you could be getting a message here that they got married maybe. Or maybe they want to marry you. The marriage card is right next to the pathway card. The pathway card talks about being, there could be light at the end of the tunnel. And you could be coming into financial abundance yourself, Gemini, with the fish. I feel like what you are doing though is you're trying to, like, you're deciding between two people. You're trying to, and one person you are with offers you financial stability, and the other person you want to be with is not even with you, I don't think. And your person could have a star. This King of Pentacles person, they could have a star too. They could have somebody they really want to be with. It's a possibility here. And that person, they could be getting married to them. And you could be getting a message about it. Wow. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? This is your fears here. Why is that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords can be a message sometimes. It can be like clarity. It can be a truth. Queen of Cups. This is this Cancerian person you could be dealing with. Or maybe a Piscean over here. But I feel like you were dealing with a water sign. I've been saying that, right? And you guys, it doesn't have to be the signs. It could be the whole story could match, but the signs are off a little bit. Well, not a little bit. The signs are off. So in your fears here, you're fearing things are not going to go well. I feel like you are fearing maybe you're going to get clarity here. You're going to get like a message. Yeah, wow. But you're fearing that you're not going to, I feel like you are fearing, yeah, I get it. You're not sure here. Yeah, you're not sure here. Like you're fearing you're not ever going to get the clarity about whether or not you're like between two worlds. Yeah, you are, Gemini. You're between a Cancerian and a King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And you really want the Earth sign, but you're at a stalemate here. Yes, you are. Here you are. I mean, this says stalemate right on it, Two of Swords. Yeah, it does. And you're at a stalemate about whether or not you want to end it with this Queen of Cups, because they are offering you like financial abundance, I feel like. And the other person could be offering you maybe just, you know, love and good sex, maybe. It's going to depend. Five of Wands showing up, and this is in your environment. Why is that there? Eight of Cups. Judgment. Strength card. Five of Cups. I feel like what this is it somebody's making a decision here to walk away here, and this is in your environment. Yeah, it's a third party walking away from you, and you're trying to have courage here, but you're really grieving the situation. And that's what the message of concern is about. Yeah, it is. And this could just be you making a decision here, right? You're kind of like grieving here, maybe over this decision. You could be, but I feel like for the most part, this is really about in your environment. You could be learning here, right? You could be like somebody could be walking away from you because and you could be knowing that they're making a decision to do that. And that message of concern, I feel like that's what that is. And the Rider. There's communication here. I feel like you're getting communication that's over with somebody. Could be the possibility. We're going to find out in the extended. Oh, yes, we are. We always do. Like, or this is 9 out of 10. Let's see, why is that Seven of Pentacles there? And the Seven of Pentacles is showing up in what you want. This is what you are desiring or you're hoping for. Queen of Pentacles, so you want this person. Justice, oh, you want to marry this person, I think. Eight of Swords. I feel like you're trying to figure out if they're married or not. It could be the case here. Yeah. This whole reading could be talking about you're trying to figure out if they are maybe married. And you could also be, in your desires, you could just be wanting to work it out with them, like balance it out with them, maybe. I feel like you're hoping for a truth, though. You could be hoping for some type of a truth. Wow. Get to end the reading there, Gemini. I'm going to go straight over to Vimeo, right, where the tell-all lives, and we're going to find out what is next for you, right, where you're headed. What could help you, Gemini? What could possibly hurt you? How you see yourself? What you really want? The answer to your question and the advice on Vimeo. All the extendeds are super affordable. If you guys got a message, please give a thumbs up. And if you guys need your own reading, that's always the best way, right? Thank you so much, you guys.